Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda, and welcome back to American Empress Unchained on YouTube and American Aborigines Unchained on Facebook in the groups. And yeah, so I don't know. I had time to take a little bit of a little nap again. And I don't know, y'all. This is a never-ending story. Y'all know this is my favorite movie ever, right? Along with The Dark Crystal, if we're going to go back to the 80s. I don't know why I think we're in some Atrail energy. Okay? Hold on. So, I'm sitting here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm sitting here. I don't know. I got tired of something. Okay, I'm going to take a nap. Okay, and because I supposedly have a sleep disorder, but again, I'll be thinking this is something spiritual. Okay, so I had this dream. I'm gonna hurry up because I told y'all this is like my vlog, documentary, diary, something. Because again, writing is just a lot for me. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I don't know. I was watching something earlier, a little clip about the about the southern border. Every time I hear about the border, I don't know. It always tell me from the south, don't hold back, and then the north, give them up, right? And then on the clip that I was watching, it just so happened to say, tell Biden we're coming, right? So again, like I said, I don't know, with the Biden, with that energy, I don't know, I feel like it's split up. I feel like the individual that we see, I don't know. And then I feel like the group of people in that party is one aspect. I think it's being controlled by the faux rain, the frightened. I don't know why, right? We're just speaking how it is, right? We're just speaking how it is. So the frightened faux rain portion that has been placed in positions to handle things within that administration. And now that administration, that establishment is allowing more and more people to come in through the flood. No offense against the people. I don't know where they come from. I know what they say, who they say they are, where they say they're coming from, but who knows where the hell they coming from. All I know is why increase the sons of what is now known Africa, okay? Or any other nation here when we need to take care of what we need to do here. And maybe we can have programs to assist people there. Or if people are coming from other places, there can be something to put something, in place where they are coming from, so that they don't feel the need that they have to come here. And listen, anyone, and that's what I'm saying. If the system is set up to accept people properly through a proper process of bringing people into this country, okay. But I am the voice of America. I am the voice of those so-called ADOS, whether they know it or not. I am the voice of those people who were misled into thinking that we all came from that Africa, right? When you're actually descendants of the people of this old world here, okay? Those are the people that I stand for. Those are the people that I'm watching out for. The people that are being called misnomers like Black and African American, that are in a situation here where everybody else is benefiting and they're still down in that pit, in the underworld, in the Sheol. Those are the people that I'm fighting for. So, those are the people I want to see eat before anybody else eat, right? Any other kind of way, like I used to do daycare. If somebody's child come to my house for daycare, I don't know, I'm extra nice to them. They're going to eat before my children even eat, because I would never want a child. So this is the difference. We're talking about children, right? Not adults, right? Because you have to understand the customs. Things are different. There's a way that people look at us, at the so-called American Black people. Notice I said so-called. There's a different way people look at us. They don't understand the real struggle of it all. They feel like that our lives started to get bad as so-called slavery. They don't realize all the rest. They don't see the real story, right? So a lot of people look like we entitled, we spoiled, we just crying, we could do this, we could do that, so on and so forth. Again, I don't go with the guilt complex and the supremacy complex. It's just the way that I look at it now, today. It starts with you. The man and the woman in the mirror. It starts with us. Okay? But again, some people just ain't gonna get it. And so they need someone. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. But, you know, it was just like, I don't know, this dream had me think about like invasion in a sense. In a somewhat of a sense. We have to realize. It's like a domino effect with all of these things that happen. And it's kind of happening again now, right? So again, I separate that party. And then I also see where it may have an aspect to do with something about who should really be in that seat, on that throne, in that seat right now. And the fact that they may be ciphering or using or mining that mind or that capital entity in order to, right? In order to do certain things, but they're not the thing. It's nothing like the real thing. So if you're building up someone to do these things, that is just a somewhat version. And most of the time it's going to be where, and we could just drop the full reign descent because we all have some type of full reign descent in us, but ones that are going to lead to their fathers benefiting from other nations. Okay? So that already seemed like it's something to do with some kind of payment debt, some kind of something. I don't know. And again, I'm not, maybe again, I'm just saying this because others will be able to take what I'm saying and put more onto it. It's like a whirlwind. And that's just it. And I don't even know sometimes what I done said, but most of the time it is what it is. Okay. So I don't know. So I started thinking about that. And then it said something about the North give them up. Right. So it made me think about the fact that they said they're going to possibly, now this is all right. Allegedly. I have a little scratch or something on my nose. I don't know where the heck it came from. But on my face. But where were we at? Okay. The North. So I had to think about that because they said they're going to take some of the, allegedly take some of the guards from the North and bring them down to the South. See? But this is also that entity. I'm trying to figure out if this is the same entity that said, I'm going to bring my son from the North. Now, is that because the South? Or is that because, again, there was another energy here, right? Because I don't know, I'm seeing crowns, right? So I'm just, and then I'm seeing swords in a star. I was wondering if that star, I don't know, when I think about the Moorish energy, and again, nothing personal against anybody that represent, we are talking about the actual, we're talking about the bigger picture. This is not a personal attack on any group of people. We're talking about the symbolic, so-called educational, we're talking about that aspect of it. And what was going down with the swords and the things when we're talking about all these societies and all these things, right? But when I see that star there with the blade, right? But I also see that shaped as a moon. And what's hiding behind the moon? Of course, there's darkness. That when we're talking about the moon. And there's a light when it comes to the sun. So somebody, again, that may be doing dirt and doing things in the dark may hide behind the moon. We're talking about the two northern energies. We may be talking illumination, Illuminati as negative, but again, the sun illuminates. The sun also, again, I feel like in a certain sense, an openness already that's there, that people in principalities and rulers and those in high places already have access to. So why shouldn't my people have access to? So again, the whole thing is to keep you at this thing suspended in air where the top is looking at you funny and talking smack, and then the bottom also looking at you like that. So then they can easily just remove that entity and everybody will be fine with it. But again, I don't back down, right? I feel like there's a lot of, okay, so let's get to this dream, all right? Because I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy, and I don't know if they know how to feel. I think a lot of people don't know how to, and some of it is divine masculine, some of it is masculine, and some of it is not so masculine. All right. So that's all I'm saying. Right. I mean, because I feel like I deal with lots of different energies, as above, so below. So we could never, when it comes to, okay, when it comes to the two wands, that's about empire building, nation building in the end after everything is said and done. But I am also, again, like I said, it seems as though it's something about that star that, again, that brightest star or highest star just only at this point in time. It's almost like God touched or source touched or the ancestors decided to lift. And I don't think a lot of people like the way it's going, right? So I'm having this dream, right? I'm talking lots of energies. So this is, and we're talking about tapping into that energy of wisdom, the ruach and all that energy, right? That is from the big, I mean, it's older than God in my eyes. I mean, that's just the energy that I said I'm seeing. And those are warrior empresses. With this. Okay? So it's a different kind of energy. It's a different kind of energy. And I think that nobody is really liking it and nobody is. So again, it would leave that empress in, again, as a lab rat almost, because everybody, all the nations, and even the ones with all the most powerful tools and tech are going to want something from it. So I fell asleep, right? And I'm just having this little quick nap. And me and my daughter, right? Me and my daughter, she probably the one that kind of resembles me the most or whatever. Okay? Somewhat, right? One of my twins. Okay? And now, again, I'm going to just tell you this. Oh, that picture is not cute. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Her twin sister, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, her twin sister. So funny because one looked like me, one like the dad, and light and dark. Okay, but anyways, she went to. Yeah, she went on a trip to, I think, LA or whatever last week. Okay, but the other daughter, I think she went there. She went to California. I can't remember where exactly. A couple. Yeah, like a month or 2 months ago, maybe a month or two ago. Okay. I mean, they don't travel much. So this is why this is like a shock to me. And then they went with their dad to Vegas or whatever. I mean, all these places, I don't know. And it was when that big weird storm happened in Vegas, right? So, so I don't know. If something is making me think about travel, something is making me think about borders, something is making me think about, but this whole thing, like I said, I had this dream. It's a quick dream. I'm just go ahead and say it and get it over with. Because I felt like crouching something. Like, I feel like, again, something happened within the placement around my garden. And I feel like somebody removed somebody and placed somebody within that garden, right? And so, again, I feel like a roundabout. It's changed from, okay, okay. This is the energy here. It seemed like it changed from, we identified the snakes or the vipers in the garden, right? But then again, I don't know. They turned to black. In this dream, it was like I was sitting at my grandma's house. Oh, this is good. Hold on. Okay. So I was sitting at my grandma's house, right? I was sitting at my grandma's house in my childhood neighborhood or whatever. And, okay, it's... there is this little house. It's a little apartment that my dad built on. It's an attachment to my grandmother's house, and I used to live there, when I was a teenager, and it was like a little apartment or whatever. And for some reason, in this dream, it wasn't there. But as I'm sitting in my house right now, I'm looking right outside at the back at my trampoline. Okay, and I'm sitting in the house in the area, like in the kitty corner of it, where the little apartment would be. Matter of fact, this is set up a lot like it. Wow. Now that I think about it. But anyways, where my sunroom is or whatever, the sunroom wasn't there. Just where the sunroom at my house is right now is exactly where that little apartment would be at the house, at my grandma's house. But instead of being there, the trampoline was in the place of the sunroom / little house. So I'm turned and I look toward the back of the house, with my grandma's house or whatever. And me and my daughter just playing in the trampoline. And all of a sudden, I see a lion. Y'all, I'm not even tripping. I'm not even tripping. I'm telling the truth. Hold on.